And Ukraine says it's destroyed another Russian warship in the Black Sea. Moscow has not confirmed the claim, and ABC News could not independently verify it. But Ukraine says its naval drones hit a landing ship in the Russian Navy's Black Sea Fleet near Crimea. This as President Biden is urging Congress to deliver critically needed funding to Ukraine, slamming former President Trump's suggestion that he'd encourage Russia to attack some of our NATO allies. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris is headed to Germany for the Munich Security Conference, where leaders are expected to focus on conflicts in Ukraine and Gaza. ABC News political contributor Asma Khalid joins me now for more. Asma, I know you're getting ready to attend this conference as well. So what's at stake in these meetings for the U.S. and our allies?
Well, I will say I think there's a lot at stake, both for Biden, President Biden, and his administration's reputation. It was at this very same conference 3 years ago that President Biden had promised that America was back, that the transatlantic relationship was back. And now a number of European leaders are really worried about whether or not the U.S. can actually maintain that commitment. I think the other thing that's at stake is sort of the credibility of the United States. This president, this White House has made a point of saying that it will defend Ukraine and support Ukraine for as long as it takes, and we're seeing that partisan fights in Congress are making it very difficult to pass any additional funding.
How significant is it, Asma, that Vice President Harris is making the trip?
I mean, this is her third time at the Munich Security Conference. This is a big gathering of world leaders. I think that this particular moment, though, is very, very pivotal for a couple of reasons. One is that obviously we heard what former President Donald Trump said last week, suggesting that Russia could potentially attack a NATO ally. That has rattled a number of people in Europe. I was, in fact, talking to a German former ambassador just the other day, and he said that he has fielded many, many calls from European news outlets about what the second Donald Trump term could potentially mean for Europe. And Europeans have been potentially thinking about a plan B. How would they navigate the future if the United States can't necessarily be a dependable ally? So I will say that that is, a huge concern there. And the vice president is going at this moment to, I think, reassure allies. And Biden himself will not be there. So to me, the real key question is, how will the vice president be able to reassure allies? What message will she be able to deliver that really tells Europe that the U.S. will be here despite the uncertainty over a presidential election this November and despite the very big uncertainty over what Congress will do and whether it will even fund additional money for Ukraine?
Political contributor Asma Khalid, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.